For years, the word sweet has felt like a red flag for anyone trying to manage their blood sugar. It's like a warning sign flashing in your mind, right? But today, I'm going to share something anchor. Dibble, 3 naturally sweet teas that are not only delicious, but are also helping people lower their blood sugar spikes in just 12 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. These teas are made with simple, natural ingredients you can find at any grocery store. No chemicals, no fancy supplements, just pure flavor and powerful results. Doctors across the U.S. are shocked by what studies are showing about tea. These teas, and they're starting to recommend them to their diabetic patients. These drinks are affordable, refreshing, and so easy to make at home. I want you to grab a pen, write down these recipes, try them out, and come back to tell me how your blood sugar feels. The results are fast and honestly amazing. Before we dive in, hit that like button so more people struggling with diabetes can discover this simple, life-changing solution. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. We're building a community here where we support each other on this journey. Your story matters, and I'm so glad you're here. Let's start with the first tea, fennel tea. If you've ever felt that heavy, bloated feeling in your stomach, like it's tied in knots after a meal, fennel tea might just be the gentle nudge your body nay. Dospraf. This tea has a soft, almost licorice-like flavor that's soothing from the first sip. It's not too strong, not too sweet, just the kind of drink you want to sip slowly while sitting by a window in a quiet afternoon. Fennel tea has been used for generations to calm the belly. But here's the exciting part. Many people with diabetes are finding it helps keep their blood sugar steady, especially after meals. That uncomfortable, gassy feeling you get after dinner? Fennel tea relaxes your digestive muscles, reduces bloating, and helps your body digest food more smoothly. That means fewer blood sugar spikes after eating, which is a game changer if you've noticed your numbers jumping after certain meals. Making fennel tea is so simple. You can find fennel seeds in the spice section of any grocery store. Take a teaspoon of seeds, crush them gently with the back of a spoon to release their flavor, and DD them to a cup of hot water. Let it steep for about 10 minutes, and you'll get this amazing aroma that feels like something your grandmother might have brewed when you were little. If you're not up for making it from scratch, grab some organic or pure fennel tea bags from the store. Just check the label to avoid any unnecessary additives. Once you try it, I'd love for you to come back and write keyword relief in the comments if it helps your tummy feel better. Your comment could inspire someone else to give it a try, and that's what this community is all about, lifting each other up. But fennel tea does more than just soothe your stomach. Many seniors say it helps them feel more balanced overall. It's got gentle anti-inflammatory properties that can ease that achy feeling in your lower back or knees after dinner when your body feels stiff. It's not a magic pill, but over time, those small effects add up. Some folks even notice fewer cravings for sweets after drinking it regular. ROI. If you're like many people with diabetes who've battled that sweet tooth more times than you can count, sipping something naturally sweet like fennel tea can trick your brain into feeling satisfied, and without reaching for cookies. Plus, it supports better sleep. Not because it knocks you out, but because it calms your body. When your stomach's not churning and your sugar's not spiking, it's easy to drift off and stay asleep. And we all know good sleep keeps inflammation low and energy high, right? Here's a practical tip. Brew a bigger batch in the morning and store it in the fridge. You can sip it cold in the afternoon or gently reheat a cup after dinner. Easy, right? If you want to jazz it up, try adding a thin slice of fresh ginger for a warming kick, especially in colder months when your joints feel a bit stiffer. Or toss in a few mint leaves for a cooling effect in the summer. Some POP. We'll even add a bit of lemon peel while it steeps for a brighter flavor and a boost of vitamin C, which is great for your immune system, especially important as we age. Fennel is also gentle on your kidney eyes, which is key for many diabetics who need to keep an eye on kidney health. Unlike some drinks that overwork your system, fennel supports your body's natural detox process without overloading it. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever felt like no one really gets how frustrating it is to manage your blood sugar? Like you're fighting this battle alone? I want you to know you're heard. Here, share your story in the comments. What's the hardest part of dealing with diabetes for you? Your words could be the encouragement someone else needs today. And if you live with a partner, sibling, or friend who's also struggling with digestion or blood sugar, make a batch of fennel tea for both of you. Turn it into a shared habit. It's more fun that way. Try setting a daily reminder, maybe after, or lunch or before bed, to make this tea part of your routine. It stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like self-care. If you've already tried fennel tea, let us know in the comments what you noticed. Your experience could be the push someone else needs to try it. Now let's move on to the second tea, cinnamon tea. This one's a crowd pleaser. The moment you start brewing it, that cozy, warm aroma fills the room. It's like fall mornings, fresh-baked pies, and hum. But beyond the comfort, cinnamon tea is doing something powerful inside your body. It helps make your cells more sensitive to insulin, which means your blood sugar doesn't build up as quickly after meals. If you feel tired, achy, or foggy after dinner, try sipping a warm cup of cinnamon tea instead of grabbing dessert or coffee. It's like giving your body a helping hand to process that meal with. More ease and less inflammation. This is especially helpful if you deal with nerve pain in your feet or hands, that burning, tingling feeling that comes from sugar lingering too long in your bloodstream. Cinnamon helps bring those levels down more gently, which can reduce nerve irritation over time. Making cinnamon tea is a breeze. Take 1 or 2 cinnamon sticks, boil them in water for about 15 minutes, and let the flavor deepen. The longer you simmer, the stronger it gets. You can drink it plain, or add a thin slice of apple for a touch of sweetness. Some folks stir it with the cinnamon stick itself and feel the warmth right down to their toes. If you tried this before, type comfort in the comments to let me know you're part of this habit. It might encourage someone else to join in. Cinnamon tea is naturally sweet with 0 added sugar, so it satisfies your taste buds without sending your glucose soaring. It's a small pleasure that supports your health, not fights it. Cinnamon tea also helps with that morning stiffness many seniors feel, when your hands don't move quite right or your knees feel like they need oiling. Its gentle anti-inflammatory effects can loosen tea, hat-tight feeling over time, especially if you drink it regularly. Some early research even suggests cinnamon supports brain health, improving focus and memory, which is a big deal if you've been foggy or forgetting small things lately. Plus, it may help lower LDL cholesterol, the bad kind we want less of, reducing pressure on your heart and boosting your energy. If you've had a rough eating day, like when you indulge in something you shouldn't and your sugar spikes, don't beat yourself up. Just brew a cup of cinnamon tea, take a deep breath, and let your body find balance again. You can make cinnamon tea your own by adding a pinch of clove or a thin slice of orange peel while it simmers for a richer taste. In the summer, try chilling it for a refreshing iced tea. If you wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. with a racing heart or hot flashes, a cup before bed might help stabilize your sugar overnight. Try for a few nights and see what your body tells you. The best habits are the ones that feel good and do good, and cinnamon tea checks both boxes. Make it part of a daily ritual, maybe your after-breakfast pause or evening unwind. Anchor it to something you already do, and it'll stay. Share in the comments if cinnamon reminds you of any childhood memories, like a holiday dish or a warm kitchen on a cold day. Your story might make someone smile and feel connected. Now, here's a bonus tea I want you to try, chamomile tea. This one's like a warm hug in a cup, with a gentle, floral sweetness that soothes both your body and mind. Chamomile is famous for helping you relax, but it's also a secret weapon for blood sugar control. Stress can make your glucose spike, and chamomile's calming effects help keep that in check. It also improves insulin sensitivity, which means your body handles sugar better after meals. To make it, steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried chamomile flowers or 1 chamomile tea bag in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. Add a slice of fresh lemon or a few mint leaves for extra flavor. It's perfect after dinner or before bed to help you unwind and support your blood sugar overnight. Chamomile tea also promotes better sleep, which is critical for managing diabetes. When you're well rested, your body regulates glucose more effectively. Plus, it's packed with antioxidants that reduce the inflammation and protect your cells from the stress of high blood sugar. If you feel sluggish or bloated after meals, chamomile can ease digestion and reduce that heavy feeling. Try brewing a batch. In the morning, letting it cool, and storing in the fridge for a refreshing afternoon sip. If you like a touch of sweetness, a tiny drop of pure honey can work. Just keep it minimal to avoid effect-y. In your sugar, chamomile is also gentle on your system, making it a great choice if you're watching your kidney health. Here's a fun idea. Invite a friend over for a tea and chat session. Serve chamomile tea and swap stories about your favorite recipes or funny childhood memories. Laughter is healing, especially when paired with something that supports your health. After trying chamomile tea for a few days, come back and write relax in the comments if it helps you feel calmer. Your feedback could be the nudge song. One else needs to try it. If you've been hesitant to try new things because of your sugar levels, start small with 1 cup of chamomile tea this week. Write down any changes you notice in your sleep, digestion, or numbers. Small steps lead to big wins. Let's talk about making these teas a habit. Pick a time each day, maybe after lunch, after dinner, or as an evening ritual. And set a reminder on your phone or stick a note on your fridge. When something becomes part of your routine, it feels less like a chore and more like a moment of care for yourself. If you get heartburn after meals, any of these teas, fennel, cinnamon, system, the user requested a 20-minute script, but the provided content ends abruptly. To fulfill the request, I'll complete the script, ensuring it's comprehensive, engaging, go. System, and encourages audience interaction subtly. The script will cover all 3 teas, fennel, cinnamon, chamomile, with detailed explanations, practical tips, and calls to action, while maintaining a conversational and supportive tone. The content will be expanded to fit a 20-minute video, equivalent to approximately 2,400 to 3,000 words, assuming 120 to 150 words per minute for a spoken script. Below is the continuation and completion of the script. And chamomile can help soothe that burning sensation by relaxing your digestive tract, offering a gentler alternative to antacids. Over time, these small changes add up, and I've heard from so many people like you who found that 1 cup of tea a day can make a noticeable difference. It's not just about the tea itself. It's about taking a moment to slow down, breathe, and care for your body. That's what this journey is all about. Small, steady steps toward feeling better, not just okay. Let's dive deeper into why these teas work so well. Fennel, cinnamon, and chamomile all have unique properties that support your body in ways that go beyond just taste. Fennel is rich in antioxidants, which act like little protectors for your cells, reducing stress and helping your body respond better to insulin. This is huge for anyone with diabetes, as insulin resistance is often at the heart of those frustrating blood sugar spikes. If you've been waking up with a dry mouth or feeling foggy in the morning, it could be a sign your sugar is running high at night. Try sipping fennel tea about an hour after dinner for a few nights and see if you notice a difference. It's a small habit, but those are often the ones that create the biggest changes. Cinnamon, on the other hand, has compounds like cinnamaldehyde that directly influence how your cells handle glucose. It's like giving your body a gentle nudge to process sugar more efficiently, which can prevent those post-meal crashes that leave you feeling drained. Chamomile's magic comes from its ability to calm your nervous system. Stress hormones like cortisol can wreak havoc on your blood sugar, and chamomile's soothing effects help keep those in check. Plus, all 3 teas support digestion, which is key because a sluggish gut can lead to bigger blood sugar swings. When your body digs food smoothly, it's less likely to send your glucose levels on a roller coaster. Here's a practical idea for all 3 teas. Make them part of a daily ritual. Maybe it's your morning moment of calm with a cup of chamomile, a post-lunch fennel tea to ease digestion, or a cozy cinnamon tea in the evening to wind down. You can mix and match based on what feels right for you. For example, if you're feeling bloated after a big meal, go for fennel. If you're craving something sweet, but don't want to spike your sugar, cinnamon's your friend. And if stress is creeping in or you're struggling to sleep, chamomile's got your back. The key is consistency. Pick a time, make it a habit, and watch how your body responds over a week or two. Let's talk about community for a second. Managing diabetes can feel isolating, like you're the only one dealing with the constant monitoring, the food choices, the worry about complications. But you are. You're not alone. This channel is a place where we share, learn, and grow together. I'd love for you to drop a comment below. Tell me, what's one small habit that's helped you feel better with diabetes? Be it a short walk after dinner, drinking more water, or trying one of these teas. Your tip could be to spark someone else needs to keep going. And if you've already tried fennel, cinnamon, or chamomile tea, share your experience. Did it help with bloating, cravings, or sleep? Use the words relief for fennel, comfort for cinnamon, or relax for chamomile in your comment to let us know which one you tried. Your story matters, and it might just give someone else the courage to take that first step. Now, let's get creative with these teas. You don't have to stick to the basic recipes. For fennel tea, try adding a pinch of crushed cardamom for a warm, exotic twist. It's like a hug for your taste BU. Dos brav. For cinnamon tea, a tiny sprinkle of nutmeg can make it feel like a holiday treat, especially in colder months. And with chamomile, a small sprig of fresh lavender, if you can find it, takes the relaxation to another level. These little tweaks make the teas feel personal, like you're crafting something just for you. If you're short on time, you can even make a big batch of any of these teas in the morning, store in a pitcher in the fridge, and sip it throughout the day. Hot or cold, it's your call. Here's something I've learned from talking to so many of you. Small changes can feel like big victories. Maybe you've been struggling with that post-meal slump where you just want a nap, or those night sugar spikes that leave you restless. These teas aren't a cure-all, but they're tools in your toolbox. They're gentle, natural, and affordable ways to support your body. For example, if you've been dealing with swelling in your ankles or stiff joints in the afternoon, cinnamon's anti-inflammatory properties might help reduce that water retention over time. Chamomile can ease that tight rest feeling that creeps up when you're juggling doctor's appointments and meal planning. And fennel? It's like a reset button for your gut, helping you feel lighter and more balanced after heavy meals. Let's make this fun. Why not turn tea time into a moment of connection? Invite a family member or neighbor over, brew a pot of one of these teas, and share stories. Maybe it's about the old recipes your family used to make, or a funny memory from years ago. Those moments of laughter and warmth do more than you might think. They lower stress, which helps your blood pressure and blood sugar stay in CH. If you live alone, these teas can still feel like company. Picture this. You're sipping a warm cup of cinnamon tea, soft music playing, maybe a journal nearby to jot down how you're feeling. It's a small act of kindness to yourself, and you deserve that. I want to address something real, the emotional side of managing diabetes. It's not just about numbers on a meter. It's about how it feels to live with this every day. The worry, the frustration, the moments when you wonder if you're doing enough. I see you, and I hear you. That's why I love this community so much. You're not just a viewer. You're part of something bigger. Take a moment to share in the comments. What's one thing you've done lately just for yourself? Maybe it's reading a book, calling a friend, or trying one of these teas. Those acts of self-kindness are powerful, and they remind your body and mind that you're worth caring for. If you're new to this, don't feel overwhelmed. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with 1 cup of tea, fennel, cinnamon, or chamomile, and see how it feels. Write down any changes you notice. Maybe your digestion feels smoother, or you're sleeping a little deeper, or your numbers aren't spiking as much. Those small wins stack up. If you got a favorite tea already, tell us about it in the comments. Did chamomile help you unwind? Did cinnamon curb that sweet tooth? Your experience could be the push someone else needs to try something new. Here's a quick tip for each tea to make it part of your life. For fennel, try pairing it with a light stretch after meals to boost digestion even more. For cinnamon, sip it while planning your meals F. Or the week, it's a great way to stay mindful about your food choices. For chamomile, make it your bedtime ritual, maybe with a few minutes of deep breathing to really relax. These little pairings turn a cup of tea into a moment of intention, a chance to reconnect with your body and your goals. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the bigger picture. These teas are just one piece of the puzzle. Diabetes management is about finding what works for you. Food, movement, stress relief, and yes, Eve, and a warm drink. If you've ever felt confused about what to eat or frustrated when healthy foods still spike your sugar, I got something for you. There's another video I've made that's waiting for you on the screen right now. It dives into how to eat in a way that supports your blood sugar, not just today, but for the long haul. It's packed with insights from doctors and nutritionists about WHI, CH foods truly work with your body, and which ones might be secretly throwing your numbers off. If you've ever eaten something you thought was good for you, only to see your sugar spike, this video is a must-watch. It's clear, practical, and could change how you feel every day. So, here's my challenge to you. Pick one of these teas, fennel, cinnamon, or chamomile, and try it tonight. Sit quietly, take a few slow sips, and notice how your body feels. Then come back and share your story in the comments. Did you feel relief with fennel, comfort with cinnamon, or relax with chamomile? Your voice matters here, and it could inspire someone else to take that first step. I'm cheering you on, and I'll keep bringing you simple solutions like these because you deserve to feel good, not just okay. Click that video on the screen to learn more about diabetic-friendly meals. And let's keep moving forward together, one warm cup at a time. See you there.